front in a way. Ang trademark ng Boracay in a way. Their area nila. Guys, this is the tapos na 60% kalayo. Ayan, beef with going to Katipubi or here at Tikitigaw. Hello guys, and good morning from Boracay. So this is our day 3. Day 3, no? So magbe-breakfast kami. Pakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung breakfast namin for today. After that, we will discuss kung ano yung itinerary namin for today's video. But we will try na mag-land tour. Punta kami ng Balibago. Ayun, I'm not sure. Siguro, correct ko na lang dito sa comment section. Tapos, mag-beach ulit kami for 2 hours. Then after that, balik na ulit. Tapos, titignan na lang namin sa hapon to sa aming mga pag-beach. So, anyway, lahat yan mag-discuss. So, nandito tayo ngayon sa Garden Cafe. Sa Pasyo Pacific. Ano ba nangyayari sa dila? Nagtitwist. Hindi na pa. Mumble yung bibig ko. Anyway, pasok na tayo guys. So for today's breakfast, we also have here fresh fruit. So ito siya. Then also pork longganisa as well. Then scrambled egg. We also have here pumpkin, sauteed pumpkin. And then rice, steamed rice, and then fried rice. We also have here sugar cookies. I guess this one is puto cheese or cheese puto. We have here pandesal, sliced bread, then yung mga palaman niya such as peanut butter, chocolate syrup, honey. We have here butter, cheese, cereals. Ito siya guys. Then we have here fresh milk. Sorry. Yan, fresh milk. And then juice and iced tea. So guys, kain tayo. Wala pa masyadong nag-breakfast ng ganitong oras dito. Pero, kasi yung mga 8 a.m., medyo marami na yung mga tao. So guys, right now, we are on our way to the beachfront in Station 1. Sino natin yung camera, so beachfront. Then, after that, mag-land tour tayo. Anyway, but hindi ko i-guarantee kasi wala pa kami na secure ng motorcycle na papakyawin namin or baka mag-hop off kami. Sir, borrow kami ng talent. Sir? We'll be borrowing 2 towels that we'll be using sa beach watch, which is hassle in a way. So here, just nakita ko na ito yesterday. Nakita natin. Yes. It's 101.
Mr.
Yeah. Yan. Thank you po. Yan. Hassle free. So ito yung view ng poolside namin sa umaga. So here. Ganda, di ba? Ano sa pangatlong araw, hindi pa ako nakagamit ng mga amenities nila dito. Sa mga beach. Alam mo naman swimmer. So anyway, napaka-light lang ng schedule natin for today. Ang hirap lang kasi gumalaw pagka summer talaga. Actually, hindi lang naman sa Boracay. Pero kahit na sa area ka dito sa Pinas, tapos nag-beach ka. Ang hirap lang gumalaw because, for one, yung init, trick ng araw. Yung napangalagaan ka. Paano? Malapit na tayo sa beachfront. So tayo ulit dun sa may unahan ng Astoria. Then doon tayo magsiswim. Swim. Anyway, tigil na natin baka sumamay pa na. Hindi pa naman matirik yung araw. Biglang umulan pa sa akin pa isisi. Now, after nito, ayun nga, punta kami magla-lander kami. So, hop on, hop off. Hindi ko nga alam kung paano yung setup doon saan kami nakabili ng ticket. Pero, sigurado ako, mas convenient siya kapag selected lang yung pupuntahan nyo. Ang problema, if you're a solo traveler, I highly suggest to try na mag-rent na lang kayo ng motorcycle na nag-a-assist sa pagkuha ng picture. Kasi kapag solo trip ka, tapos you will do the DIY, medyo mahirapan ka sa pagkuha ng mga picture. Anyway, dito na tayo sa beach front. Siya. Diba? It's only 3 minutes away from the exit point or the back door ng Passion Pacific, which is very convenient kapag hindi kayo beachfront. Kapag hindi beachfront yung hotel nyo, then Passion Pacific has one of the shortest back door going to the beach. So, tara. Hello guys, pasensya na sa buhok. Kasi nangangin eh. Anyway, we are here at Station 1. You know, wala pa masyadong nagsiswim. Maybe, because the day is Thursday and most of the tourists is coming in. Tapos nag-island hopping sila, which is on that side, sa docking area. Huh? So, I guess, nandun sila sa mga island kung saan sila pupunta. Mag-snorkeling somewhere here in Boracay. But right now, the temperature is very great. In my 3-day stay here, so far, ito yung pinaka-warm. Sakto lang, hindi masyadong mainit. That's very good. That's a good sign na hindi tayo putong or sunog sa araw. Putong talaga. So yun. Wala masyadong tao rito, no? But I suppose, siguro mga 10 AM, as early as 10 AM, ang dami ng tao dito, which is not a good sign for me. It will show you na bilang na yung oras natin. Dapat bumalik na tayo sa hotel because magla-land tour pa kami. So, kailangan ko pa mag-wrap up. Yun na kasi yung sign eh. Pagka marami ng tao, ibig sabihin, nasa 10 AM na yun. Tapos, yeah, just enjoying the view here. Tignan nyo guys. Napaka-calm lang ng water. Unlike kapag amihan, season, di ba? Yung napaka, calm lang. Alam mo, if babalik ako dito sa Boracay, even kahit anong beach resort, or beach area dito sa Philippines, gusto ko talaga ng mga at least 5 days kasi feeling ko yung mga 4 days, 3 nights, bigyan talaga siya. So hopefully, someday, we'll be back here. Tapos mag-spend tayo at least 5 days. Tapos maghanap na rin tayo ng kainan. Dami rin mga tour guide na nag-alok ng mga activities because medyo ramdam dito sa Boracay yung crisis. Natagtaasan yung island hopping nag-doble. Parasailing, hindi masyado. Yung parasailing, nagmahal siya. So, halos lahat ang mahal. Kahit joiner ka, tapos yung volume ng tourists from 100% para mga 60% na lang yung Kasi kapag ganitong season talaga, expect mo, halos makakadikit kayo dito sa beachfront. Pero in this case kasi, wala eh. Nakalayo-layo kami. Ayun, wala pa nga ako katabi dito eh. That's good. Pero yung dito sa beach, yung dami na naliligo. Ayun. Ayan. Dapat kami doon tayo. Siguro kahit mga 45 minutes na tayo maligo. And after that, babak tayo tapos mag-race na tayo. So we need to to prepare ourselves because 12 PM mag-land tour na kami. Okay? Pilit at gulo talaga ng gear kasi kasama yun. Tapos guys, real talk lang. If katulad itong prices na to and even if you're in a budget tapos pupunta ka lang din naman sa Bali, well, hindi ko kailangan i-compare ang Philippines sa Bali, Indonesia, Krabi, Thailand or Pattaya because I believe talaga na mas maganda pa rin yung beach natin dito sa Philippines. But the fact remains talaga na maraming Filipino tourists na pupunta abroad just to see the view and enjoy the summer in other countries, yung mga nearby country tulad ng Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia. But if you're going to ask me, hindi nalala yung ang Philippines. Kasi mababait din yung mga tour guide natin. Hindi ko alam kung napansin nyo sa Coron, sa Bohol. Lahat ng mga tour guide natin, walang rude. Lahat sila, parang well-trained to become a better and good people to our tourists. Whether foreigner ka o native man ka sa Philippines, they will, katulad ng pati na niya. Diba? Ang tsaga nilang magpakilala ng island hopping. Kahit yung mga ibang tools, hindi nila malaman kung ano ba talaga yung mga gagawin sa island hopping. Pero for sure, may idea naman yung mga tao. Pero lang talaga, sinatsaga lang nila ibenta yung activity na yun. And mahirap na kasi kayong mag-decide kasi lahat nagkaasan. Pero hopefully hindi sila matalo kasi ang dami pang boat na bakante. Dami pa, at least mga 7 pa na boat yung hindi pa naglalayag, which is not a good sign for them because parang isipin nyo na lang sa business, ito yung pinaka-peak season nila para kumita. Yet again, hindi nila na-reach yung quota nila. Yung kahapon nga, yung sa paraw sailing, parang na kami 5:30, nag-depart tapos parang at least 5 paraw sailing pa yung hindi pa nakalayag dahil kulang yung joiner group, no? So imagine that, ilang pamilya yung nawala ng anak buhay, nawala ng pagkakakitaan. And kawawa naman sila, diba? So always, if you're here, just select any activities. Siguro they're offering at least 12 mga tapos kung may budget kayo, then pero if you're in a tight budget or this is your parang budget friendly na tour to Boracay, then yun, sige, you can decline the option na mag-avail the tour activities. Pero if you have the means to, avail some activities, then yun na. Ang dami naman nila dito. But ang suggestion ko, if you're here, approach yung mga tourism booth, yun. Tapos yung may mga ID talaga ng Municipality of Malay and Department of Tourism kasi yun, mga legit yun. No? Confirm yun. At saka yung mga travel agency dito sa loob ng Boracay Island, yun. Kasi hindi ko naman ginagarantin na lahat ng nag-approach dito is legit and 100% authorized and accredited by the Department of Tourism. So best way for you to avoid getting scammed is to go to authorized personnel and accredited personnel or accredited travel agency. Tapos hindi naman mahirap. Tapos may option ka naman na bayaran na at hindi bayaran. But for me, if you're going to ask me, bayaran nyo na lang yun kapag siguro an hour before kayo mag-activities. Pwede naman yun kasi may meeting time, may meeting point. So habang naghihintay kayo, you can settle it. Pero yung parang tipong you will settle it parang 6 hours before the activities. I guess wag muna, no? Kasi malay mo, may sumamasa, may biglang sumama yung pakiramdam ng kasamahan nyo. So mahirap na mag-back out. At least you have options pa rin to back out. So yun lang. Tapos, alam mo, laki na pinagbago ng Boracay in terms of food. Ang dami ng resto, ang dami ng cafes, ang dami ng mga food stalls here. A good thing, no? And hindi ka maubusan ng kainan dito. But expect na kapag nandito ka sa beachfront, on a pricer side, yung mga bayarin dito, yung mga bilihin, whether water, whether soft drinks, lahat yan price here. At least twice the price ng expected price. So ang water, nagre-range na ng 20 pesos. Kapag bumili ka dito, it's either 50 or 60 pesos, di ba? Parang twice or thrice pa nag-multiple yung pricing niya, no? So, ganun lang. Tapos, if you're going to ask me, magkano ba yung parang ideal budget you're going to Boracay? Well, if titipirin nyo talaga yung sarili nyo, probably 1K per day is good enough. But if you want to spend yung mga well-known restaurants here, well-known food stalls here, then probably 1.5 is good. Hindi ko na magmaning gumama kayo, mama. Ayun, so kailangan nyo talaga yung budget. Kasi kapag una, yun, hirap talaga mag-budget kapag 1,000 tapos tatry nyo mga ganun. So yun lang guys, tapos ano pa ba? Overall, so nagastos ko for the plane ticket. Ayoko lang sabihin kasi mahal. It's 12K because nasa crisis pa tayo. Pero yung DIY, 550 lang yun. For the food, yun nga, sabi ko sa inyo, nagalat ako ng 1.5 per day. For the commute, wala, ilakad-lakad lang talaga ako. If mag-tricycle man, parang mga 30 pesos na. So yun lang. Tapos, tapos lang tayo ng hair, kasi magulo na. Ayun lang guys. So, mamaya, one-on-one talk tayo ulit. Maligo muna ako, ha? So guys, right now we are here at Station 1. Exactly dito sa parang mga stones behind me. Yung parang trademark ng Boracay. And in front of me is the Cafe Smooth, no? Yan. Yan siya. So very aesthetic siya. So dito kami magpa-brunch and we will go inside and tour you around, okay? So tara, pasok tayo. We go inside, makikita nyo na very relaxing yung team niya, no? Para siyang Bali, Indonesia in a way. Yung composition ng interior design niya is parang mga ano nga ba to, rattan, which is very good, no? Ayan. So Smooth Cafe Boracay. Tara, punta tayo ng second floor. So yan, yung nakikita nyo, itong harap natin, it's a wash area. So let's go. So from this wash area, sa gilid niya lang yung stairs, papunta dito sa second level. Once we go here, bubungan sa inyo signage ng Smooth Boracay Cafe. No? Nandito ka na sa second level, nakikita nyo yung ceiling, di ba? Ang ganda ng interior design niya. Pure, feeling ko mga ano to, kamagong na kahoy. Tapos, very nature lover. Ang daming plants. I don't know if this is real plants or hindi. Tapos, ang ganda rin ng mga yung arrangement ng puan niya. Some, so, ano rin the chairs are made up from rattan. Tapos, we have the view of Station 1 Beach. So, tara. So, ito yung parang counter area nila. Or yung bar area. Tapos, ito yung view namin. Up close. Di ba ang ganda? Very good. Actually, marami dito. Cafe Got Soul beside this cafe. And then also Cafe Uno, which is very famous from the local kasi matagal na rin sila dito. Pero if you're here, try this Smooth Cafe Boracay. Located at Station 1. So, ayun lang. Medyo malayo na to sa Astoria. So, I highly suggest if you're going here, gilid lang siya ng highway. Just tell the e-trike or e-vehicle na ano kayo, cafe, Smooth Cafe lang kayo ba? Okay? Guys, this is the strawberry cheesecake milkshake. No? Very good siya. Not too sugary. No? Hindi siya matamis. Not too sweet. No? This is my order. The berry waffle. Sorry, naglag yung utak ko. And then also strawberry milkshake. Actually, may cheesecake pa yan. Yan sila. Makakasama.
Before ka rin mga one siguro. One lang. Ini nga sabihan nila sunset. Mami. Wala na ba? Yeso eh. May pag iran ka, kaya siguro niya here's this. Walang puto na yung mga ready.
Ang sarap nung waffle nito. Walang sweetness at all. Parang ang sweetness niya nanggagaling talaga doon sa berry. So, very recommended tong berry with waffle. Sure, berry with waffle. Parang berry waffle natin. So,
hello guys, right now we already checked out here sa patio or Paseo Pacific located at Station 1 Boracay. So yeah, it's very unfortunate kasi napaka-short lang ng stint natin dito sa Boracay. But nonetheless, it was a great experience and thanks to this hotel because they're very accommodating in terms of all of the requested, no? Whether by email or over the counter. Very accommodating talaga sila. In terms of access, very strategic yung Paseo kasi malapit siya sa mga food stalls here, fast food chain. On top of that, dun sa factor nila dito sa east side, if you're going to walk from the pool area going to the beach front, it will only take you parang 3 minutes lang and nasa na. Unlike dun sa station 3 and station 2, you need to walk at least parang 15 minutes. If mabilis yung maglakad, you can probably do it for 12 minutes. But yeah, nonetheless, overall, talagang maganda. Even yung buffet nila, wala masabi sa buffet, consistent, hindi tinipid, and also ito, malaki yung allowable time. So meaning they will start their breakfast buffet at as early as 6 a.m. Then it will end at 10 a.m. Imagine, some hotel offers breakfast buffet for 7 to 10 a.m. Some 6:30. But yun. Now in terms of commute. So it's very accessible because in front of this lobby, I'll show you. Here, this is the reception area. Daanan to ng mga e-trike, e-vehicle, and kung ano man yung way of transportation nila dito. Mind you guys, if I were you, if you will be doing commute here sa Boracay, always ask, whether sa guard ng hotel or sa reception ng hotel nyo, always ask kung magkano yung rate kasi nag-iiba-iba. Pero kasi ang ginawa ko kasi from day 1, doon pa lang sa may parang Boracay port nila, I already asked the tourism board on how much is the fare from the port going here sa patio or Pasio. And they told me that 50, pero yung sinigil sa akin e-vehicle nasa 30 pesos. So yun. For our way of transportation going back to the Katiklan Airport, we'll be doing a DIY. So watch out for that. I'll be covering that one. Originally my flight will be 3 p.m. It was moved to 4 p.m. which is very good for me because hindi na hassle for me kasi hindi na ako magmamadali. Unlike this original schedule niya na 3 p.m. May mga hindi rin ako nagawa. I mentioned earlier kanina na I'm planning to do a land tour as early as 10 a.m. But given the circumstances, given yung nangyari doon sa beachfront kanina, na-extend tayo as if you're traveling to Boracay kasi parang enough na yung beach. But then again, siguro short stint din ako. Hindi ko naisingit yung land tour. Tapos may mga water activities pa ako yung nabigit. So, nag-enjoy talaga sa beach. Actually, second day ko na nagsistay from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tapos may na-discover pa kami mga cafe. If you, roll over the video na itong in-upload ko, siguro sa first 14, or sabihin na natin 10-20 minutes, makikita nyo roon na parang meron kaming binisitang Smooth Cafe. Kakatabi sila, Cafe Uno, Smooth Cafe, at saka Cafe Ghost, Cafe Gatso. So yun. Tapos marami pa mga Mediterranean cafe na interior, yung isa kulay blue siya. Hindi ko nakuha yung pangalan kasi nag-stand out talaga sa akin yung Cafe Gatso at saka yung Smooth Cafe Boracay. Pero we ended up, spending our brunch in Smooth Boracay. So yun. Yun. Tapos in a bit, siguro I'm planning na lang siguro mag-tour around sa D-Mall. Let's see. Or maglakad-lakad lang. Tingnan natin. Because today is a holiday. So unfortunately, we have parang limited options na pwede natin i-take. And then also, parang parating na kasi mga tourists, no? Because pa-weekend na. So that's the thing. So, yun lang muna guys, and next video ko, it's either naglalakad na lang ako or nagdi-DIY na ako going back to Katiklan Airport. Okay? That's it guys, bye! Hello guys, right now we are here at Tres Amigos Mexican Cantina. So, this is in front of Andox! Dito lang yan sa D-Mall, tapat lang yan na Andox. So here, ayan. Ayan, di ba? Very Mexican yung itsura niya, yung interior niya. Ayan. Tapos, mention ko na ba? So, quesadilla ang in-order ko dito, beef quesadilla, tapos nag-water lang ako. Supposedly dapat magkokoko, mama or ube mama, or halo mango. But I tend to, to try this. Because nakita ko na to no first day, and also ayaw ko muna mag-sweet dessert kasi dami yung dala. Tapos napansin ko lately kapag too much sweet yung kinakain ko, inaantok ako. Sana hindi siya sign ng diabetes. So hintay natin yung result ng annual physical exam natin. So anyway, out of the topic, we're just going to wait for the food and then we will try that mushroom beef quesadilla. Okay, so this is Tres Amigos located at D-Mall in front of Andox. Okay guys, ito yung order ko. It's 3 pieces beef with mushroom quesadilla. So yeah, let's try this one. So ito na yung order ko guys. Let's try this one.
Ay, huwag muna natin lagyan ng tomato. Lagyan natin itong tomato.
Guys, ito yung main curry that is like made shrimp to that. Shrimp to souffle. Pero yung how this is in the chicken, parang soy talong. Like, mas ang guest sa station 1.
So guys, right now, nasa loob tayo ng e-trike and we'll be doing a DIY going to Katikan Airport. So nandito tayo sa Boracay Island and ongoing tayo papuntang Boracay Port. So mamaya, pag ano na tayo sa boarding area, sabihin ko sa inyo yung breakdown ng mga nagastos natin. Right now we are here at Boracay Port. Yan. We'll go inside na to check kung ano yung mga kailangan natin asikasuhin para makapag hop-on talaga. Hop-on tayo sa makasakay na tayo ng port going to, makasakay na tayo ng ferry going to Katikan. So tara, pasok na to guys. Right now we are here at ticketing counter here at Boracay Port. So isa tayo sa terminal fee at saka sa boat manual counter. Sorry, boat manual counter. So we paid 150 pesos for the terminal fees and 160 pesos naman for the boat. So suma total is 310. And then from station 1 going here is 30 pesos. So nakagastos na tayo ng 340. So ito na siya, tapos na siya. So you have to fill it out, this green form. So don't know lang kung magbabago ba to, itong form nila. But hopefully hindi. So ito magiging guide nyo. Tapos bibigyan nila kayo ng sticker na ilalagay nyo dyan sa dibdib nyo. So tara, at pumasok na tayo. Here. Ay, sorry. Here pala. Step 4. Mati yung sa restaurant. Thank you po.
Alright guys, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my recent uploads for more fun and exciting content. If you enjoyed this vlog, feel free to like, comment, and share it with your friends. Also follow me on TikTok for short but super informative content.
Balik na Manila.
Facebook for more photo uploads and updates, and Instagram for aesthetic and Instagram worthy shots. So that's all for today guys, and see you on my next travel vlog.